Hello, good people. This is Sherry, and today we're playing with 12-gauge aluminum wire. Now, today's necklace starts with these fabric-covered wood beads that I designed, and they're available on my website, and I'll leave the link in the description. I'm cutting about 2 feet of my 12-gauge aluminum wire. I'm using a large roll of tape to shape the neck of my wire. And I'm shaping the wire in a way that I'm going to leave a long tail and a short tail. You can see the short end there on the desk. That's the part that I'm going to work with first. I'm going to put a curve in my wire because I'm going to slide a bead on there, and I want this curve to stop the bead. See my first loop, and then my second loop, and then a third one, and now I slide the bead. I make a right angle so that it will anchor my bead, and now I'm just going to close it by making a spiral. I'm going to wind this spiral as tight as I can because I don't want my bead to slide or be loose. Now for the long side, I make my first curve in the wire and I curve it away from the other side. And then I start to make my loops, and then I'm going to attach another bead. Each loop is smaller than the one before it. Then I close it with a simple loop. Now I'm going to add my bead or charm, whatever you want to call it. Now this one I had already wire wrapped. Later in the video, I'm going to show you how I wire wrap this bead. And this one is done. All you need to do is shape the wire to fall correctly on your neck. And you just try it on your neck and then shape it. The fabric beads that I'm using in this video come in 10 different designs and 2 different sizes. These are the designs and sizes. One is a 1.5 inch and the other size is a 1 inch bead. I used the 1.5 inch beads in the necklace, so I'm going to use the 1 inch beads to make earrings, and I'm painting the side of them. And this is fabric covered wood, and I have a hole in it it's a pretty large hole. I like to make the hole large enough to use the 12-gauge wire. I'm using ear wires that I made because I like to have a large loop when I'm working with the 12-gauge wire. I'm cutting 2 6-inch pieces of my 12-gauge aluminum wire because I'm going to make the earrings. I'm cutting my ends with the flat edge of the cutter because I don't want to have the sharp end. I want to have the flat end for what I'm doing with this wire. I'm using my round nose pliers to turn up just a tiny edge on this wire. I just want it to stop my bead. I don't want to do anything decorative. So now I'm just squeezing it tight. I slide my bead on my wire. Now I'm going to make a sharp right angle. I don't want this bead to slide at all. Now I want to make a small loop. And I'll make a small loop on the other side, and I'm going to go back and forth a time or 2. And each time I try to make the loop a little bit smaller. And now I have just enough wire left to make my loop that I'm going to use for my ear hook. I use my pliers to squeeze my loops together. I want them to be close together. I do the same thing on the other side for the other earring. Now I can add my ear hooks and I will have a set. For this next one, I'm going to use my silver tone aluminum wire, but it's still the 12 gauge aluminum wire. I'm going to cut about 18 inches of wire. Now this necklace style I'm going to call a classic because you see it all over the place. And the reason is because it's really, really easy to add different pendants and get different looks. So there are so many different things you can do with this one. So I'm just going to call this a basic wire collar necklace. I shape my wire the same way where I leave a short end and a long end. Now for my short end, I'm just going to make a spiral, a small spiral. You see, I cut the end of my wire to make it flat, and I'm using my round nose pliers to make my spiral. Now I'll do the same thing on the long side, but on the long side, I'm going to make a loose spiral, and I don't want to wrap it too many times. Okay, this is it. This is all you need to do for this part of the necklace. Now I'm going to show you how I wire wrap my large bead. I'm going to cut about 8 inches, and the first thing I'm going to do is make a loop at the top of my wire. I'm going down a little over an inch on my wire with my round nose pliers, and I'm going to make a loop, and then I'm going to turn my loop to the right so that I could wrap the wire around my loop. I use my flat nose pliers to hold my loop while I wrap the wire around. And I wish I had a little bit more wire, because when your wire is this short, it's hard to wrap it, but I got it done. I'm cutting off my wire, and I'm going to use my pliers to squeeze it in so that it doesn't cut. I slide my bead on, and once I get my bead on, I turn the wire up toward the middle of my bead, and I make a little loop, a little curly cue like, just for decoration. Now I bring the wire up around the loop and wrap it. Be sure and turn your loop so that it hangs correctly on your necklace. Now you can use this same necklace and put any other pendant or charm on it and have a totally different look. You can also wire wrap and add wire wrapping to it and have a totally different look. So this is just a very, very versatile necklace style that I really, really love. I'm going to wrap this next bead using my 20 gauge wire. It's much easier to wrap the bead using the 20 gauge, so I just wanted to show you that. If you'd like to get some of these fabric covered beads, they're in my shop and there's a link in the description. If you like these kinds of videos, we have hundreds of DIY videos for you. We teach you how to make jewelry. We talk about making money with your jewelry. Check out our Hobby to Hustle page. So you know the drill. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, a comment, a hype. Subscribe if you haven't. This is Sherry saying, as always, be blessed.